Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir.
Hello, student. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah, sir. I'm fine.
How about you?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you for asking. And yeah, before we start the class, please Arjuna lead your friend to praying together.
Okay. So before we conduct our lesson for today, it is better that we doing pray first. Okay, pray start. Okay, pray finish.
Okay, thank you, Arjuna. Okay. Let me check the attendance first. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's students all coming in this meeting. Okay, thank you for coming. And okay, let me share screen first. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, for today material is about energy change in chemical reaction. Okay. Next is I have some quotes. This education is not the feeling of fail, but their lighting of a fire. Okay, next. This is the objective for today. The objective first is the student will be able to explain the differences of exothermic and endothermic reaction. The student will be able to analyze endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction from graph, and then the student will be able to explain the example of energy change in chemical reaction in daily life, and the student will be able to explain about the concept of energy breaking bond and forming bond or making bond. Okay, next one. Okay, as you can see, if I say the energy change in chemical reaction, what do you think after you see this picture? Anyone can answer?
Me, sir.
Sure.
So from what I see, the endothermic reaction is absorbing heat, sir. While exothermic, it is what do you call it? Exerting heat, sir.
Okay,
Really?
thank you for answer. Ya, Semar cantik. Do you say anything?
No, so I'm just helping Arjuna.
Okay.
The proper word, I think the proper word is releasing heat.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Thank you
yes, that's
for
what I
answer.
mean, release.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Thank you for answer the question. Let me explain about the exothermic and endothermic reaction in energy change in chemical reaction. Okay, first I will explain about the endothermic reaction. In endothermic reaction, as we can see, I have a graph. This graph from endothermic reaction. In endothermic reaction, more energy is taken into the break bonds in the reactant than released by the bonds by the bonds being formed in the product. Therefore, energy is absorbed in the reactant. This one is for the activation energy in the breaking bond, and this is energy absorbed in the reaction, and then after that this is energy released in the bond making. Okay, next I have this is a characteristic from endothermic reaction. First, in endothermic reaction, the energy or heat take in, and the temperature of the substance drop. It could be the product feel cold. In as we can see here, if we put ice cube in, for example, in a table, they will be melting, and then because the heat is taken into the ice cube. Okay, next. Okay, next. This is about the exothermic reaction. Oh, maybe anyone, if you have a question for endothermic, you can ask now, maybe. But if you don't have, it's okay. We will jump into the exothermic reaction. But if you have, please raise hand. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is about the exothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, we can see this is a graph from the exothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, more energy released when the product were formed than energy was used to break bonds in the reactants. Therefore, a net release of energy. Okay, so in the reactant, for the activation energy, this is less than in the energy in bond making. Okay, next. This is the characteristic of exothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, heat or energy is given off, and then the temperature of the substance is rises. So the products will be feel hot. Okay. For example, I have a campfire. In a campfire, the heat is released all around. It will be it make us the feel hot or warm. Okay. Okay, class. After this one, because you don't have a question, I will ask you about this reaction. Is it a endothermic reaction or exothermic reaction? Anyone can answer? The first one. This is a photosynthesis, process photosynthesis. Anyone can answer?
Cinta.
Oh, sure, Sinta.
So for the first reaction, I think it's endothermic, sir.
Okay,
That's all.
okay, thank you. This is endothermic reaction. Sinta says. Anyone? How about the number two?
May I, sir?
Sure, Smart Chanti.
I agree with Sinta. The first one is endothermic, so the second one is exothermic because from the equation, the product is energy, sir.
Okay, thank
So
you
it
for
releases
answer.
energy.
Yes, thank you for the answer. And then yes, the number one is endothermic reaction because they take in the energy in the reactant, while the number two, this is the release the energy in the product. Okay, we'll show you the example. This is the example of an endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction. The first one is about the photosynthesis. Need they need the energy. They take in the energy to make their own food. and then this is breaking bread. They make to grow the bread, and then this is a cooking an egg. And then for exothermic, this is the campfire, because the energy is released, and then if we stay close to campfire, we feel the hot or maybe warm. And then this one is fireworks, and then burning a match. Okay, after this one, after this, do you have any question? Okay, if not,
No, sir.
okay, thank you for answering. Okay, the next session is we have the experiment, and I will give you some video, and you can observe it, and then I will give you the worksheet, and then you can write down in the worksheet what you get in the video. Okay, let's go to the next session.
All right, sir.
All right, sir.
Never mind.
Okay, guys. Okay, student. I will divide you into 4 group. Okay, please check in WhatsApp group. I already divide you into 4 group. Okay. Okay. First I will explain about the worksheet. Okay. Now I will explain how to fill the worksheet. This is about the energy change in chemical reaction, of course, and then the first one, you need to fill the name and group, what group this is, and then uh, the part one is about the question to investigate. Now, does the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same in the reaction between baking soda and vinegar? And the material in this experiment is vinegar in a cup, baking soda in a cup, and thermometer. For the procedure, place a thermometer in a cup, and then read the thermometer and record the temperature on this activity sheet. Okay, and then while the thermometer in the cup, add all the baking soda from your cup, and then after that watch the thermometer observe any change in the temperature, and record the temperature after it has stopped changing. Okay, and this is I have a question. I have five question. The first is did the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same when you combine baking soda and vinegar? And the second one is what is lowest temperature reached during your group reaction? And this is I have the vinegar and baking soda reaction. Is this an endothermic reaction or exothermic reaction? And after that, draw an energy arrow on reactant side, and another on the product side to compare the amount of energy used and released during the reaction. Okay, and then the last one is what do arrows show about the amount of energy required to break the bonds of the reactant compared to the amount of energy released when the products are formed. You can explain about this energy row. Okay, and then this is for group two, and then for group two it's the same. Does the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same in the reaction between baking soda and calcium chloride. This is the materials, the different materials is about the calcium chloride, okay? And the materials is a baking soda, calcium chloride, and then thermometer. And for the procedure, same with group 1. There place the thermometer in the baking soda solution, and then after that read the thermometer and record the temperature on this activity sheet. And then after that, while the thermometer in a cup, add all of the calcium chloride from the cup. And after that, watch the thermometer to observe any changes in the temperature, and then record the temperature when it stopped changing. And then this is same with for the question, did the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same when you combine the baking soda solution in calcium chloride? What the highest temperature reached during your group reaction? And the third one is a baking soda solution and calcium chloride reaction. And this is the reaction. Is this an endothermic reaction or exothermic reaction? Okay, please answer. And then after that, draw an energy row on the reactant side and another on the product side to compare the amount of energy used and released during the reaction. And then the last one is, what do the arrows show about the amount of energy required to break the bonds of the reactant compared to the amount of energy released when the product were formed? Okay, that's all. Have you any question? No? Okay, it's clear enough. Okay, let's do the practicum, guys.
So, minasan,
Yeah, hello.
let's
Let's start with the part 1.
Okay, so the part 1.
So did the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same? I believe it's wait, I forgot.
wait. I think okay, so maybe while we discuss this, I'm gonna write down our name, guys. Let's discuss. During discussion, in the meantime, I will write down our name.
All
All
right.
right.
Mention our name. Who is the first one? It's Arjun.
Okay, since we already did the experiment, I'll try to fill the worksheet, okay, while you guys filling the name. Okay?
All right.
All right. I'll fill it out.
Oh, itu is Sinta.
It's Wayang and Sinta.
Wayang, is your name written with K or G?
G, of course.
Oh, G. Okay.
Yeah. Please
Have you
erase the
guys
K.
seen?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, now what's next?
Okay, hello student. How was your
Hello,
discussion?
sir.
Sir.
Halo, sir.
Any difficulties about the worksheet?
So far, so good, sir.
So far, so good, sir.
We
Okay.
already fill some question.
Okay, that's good. Okay, if you have any difficulties or anything, any trouble maybe, you can ask me, okay? Okay, I
All right,
will
sir.
jump to
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will jump to group 2. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, class, because all of you already in the main room, let's see the result from the group 1. Please, group 1,
May
can
I
you
share this?
present your
May
worksheet?
I share the screen, sir?
Sure.
Okay, wait a second. Your device, okay.
Yes,
Yes,
Pandu.
Pandu.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am as the representative from group 1. I would like to introduce our group and the results of our experiment. So we are from group 1, where it consists of Arjuna, Pandu, Anara, Semar Cantik, Sinta, and Mariam. And for the worksheet, it is about the energy changes and chemical reactions. For the questions to investigate, in our experiment is, does the temperature increase, decrease, or stay at the same in the reaction between baking soda and vinegar? And next, for the materials, it will be explained by Sinta.
Okay, so for the materials, there are vinegar in cup, baking soda in a cup, and the thermometer. So next, the procedure will be explained by Semar Cantik.
So for the first step, we place the thermometer in the vinegar and read the thermometer and record it on the activity sheet. And for the second step, while the thermometer is in the cup, add all of the baking soda from our cup. And the third is watch the thermometer to observe any change in temperature and record it. And for the discussions, there are 5 questions. The first question is, did the temperature increase, decrease, or stay the same when we combine baking soda and vinegar? The answer based on our discussion is, when baking soda and vinegar are combined, the temperature went down. So the 2 next question will be delivered by Wayang.
All right, Pandu, I'm sorry, can you scroll down the worksheet? All right, thank you. So for the number 2, what is the lowest temperature reached during the group's reaction? The answer is 15 degrees Celsius. And then for the number 3, so this is the reaction between the vinegar and also the baking soda. And is this an endothermic or exothermic reaction? The answer is, the baking soda and vinegar reaction is endothermic. And then the rest of the question will be delivered by Arjuna.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So for the next one is that we have the number 4, that we have a graph here from our the reaction. As you can see from the graph, the chemical energy tend to be peaking high up as long as the reaction uh, uh, so the answer for the number 5 is that in the baking soda and the vinegar reaction, there's a large arrow, as you can see, going in on the reactant side, and a smaller arrow going out on the product side. This show that it took more energy to break the bond of the reactant than was released when the product were formed. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, group 1. Thank you, group 1, for presenting your worksheet. The next one is group 2. Please show the worksheet. Okay, thank you. Because all of group has done present the result. The next thing is will be quiz, guys. Okay. Yeah, I will let's see your understanding in a quiz. I have actually I have 15 question. I already okay. I will send you link. Okay, okay, that's the link. The link, guys. So good luck, guys, for the quiz.
All right, sir.
Okay, student, I got the score from your test. It's quite good. I think that's 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 I think you are smart, and then I think this material is quite easy maybe. And okay, thank you for your good job, your good job. Okay, okay, next thing is I will, before the class finish, I will ask you about, can you conclude from what we are learning today? Anyone?
May
Me,
I,
sir,
sir?
me. Oh,
Okay, Semar
Go
Cantik.
ahead, Arjuna, you
Okay,
first.
Arjuna
okay
first,
then.
please.
Okay, so based from me, what I already learned from today's session is that about the endothermic and exothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction is a reaction that absorb heat, sir. And then exothermic reaction is reaction that release heat. That's all I can conclude, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Arjuna. Anyone can add something maybe? Semar Cantik, how about you?
Yes, sir. I will add from our experiment and discussion. The baking soda and vinegar is uh, endothermic reaction. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Okay, because I think today is enough, and let's close the meeting by saying hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you guys for coming. See you next week, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi
Thank you,
wabarakatuh.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
See you
Bye-bye.
next week.